There's flavors that I absolutely loved, but I had to kill it before it even went to production. So we've had really great flavor ideas, and as I've come through with going into R&D, making the film, actually making the boxes, as we're getting into about to launch, the last one that we actually had to kill before it went into production was the Dubai chocolate. It was amazing. It was a rich chocolate protein outside with the kanafi pistachio inside. Obviously, Dubai chocolate was going crazy on the market. It was right before it really started to take off, and I had to kill it before we launched because cocoa went crazy, pistachio went crazy, and eggs were going crazy all at the same time. If I did not kill that flavor before we went into production, I would have been red making it. So I knew that we had to stop that before it actually launched, which was super sad because I know there were a lot of people that were really wanting it. I guess the fat is still a little bit around. Maybe we might revisit. It was a delicious flavor. When I'm telling you, the outside was so moist and it was so good. So it might be a flavor that comes back. I don't know. We've also had different products that we've come out with that have flopped. Not so much of a flop as just logistical nightmares. We are obviously bake and ship. Everything that we have is fully baked. You can freeze like our half-pound cookies. They will last longer. Put them in the freezer, defrost it, eat it. Well, at one point, Juan, anybody that knows him, knows he loves ice cream. He wanted to use our ice cream, use our cookies in an ice cream. We found a local manufacturer that is family owned, and we brought in our cookies. We used their recipe for the ice cream, and we came out with amazing ice cream. But shipping frozen goods was wild. Props to anybody who does that, because number one, the cost alone to ship, I mean, sometimes I get feedback on my website. People are saying shipping is too expensive. I don't make any money on shipping. I directly give the costing, and that's the way we hooked up the website, so that when UPS charges me, the consumer sees exactly what that is, and that's what is passed along. I know a lot of places like upcharge and do those different things. We don't do that. So for shipping ice cream, it's really wild, right? Because you need to have dry ice. And the way dry ice works is you have to guess how much you're gonna use, because after 24 hours, it dissipates and it's chemicals and it's gone. So it is something that we've never dealt with before. So, obviously the boxes need to be lined and thermal and this and the dry ice. And it was just a whole nother world that we went into. It was fun for anybody that did have it. I want to hear, did you love it? It was fun. It was exciting. It was delicious. And it was really cool too, because it was a local business that also teamed up with us. And we did a really fun ice cream drop with it. And I will never do it again. So along the way, we've definitely had ones that never went to the market. We've had ones that went to the market, and that was our half-pound crazy cookie. We've done things also that we've learned along the way is we used to try and buy a lot of the film and a lot of the boxes to get better prices when we were first starting out. I would definitely do that differently now. It's hard to know the market when you're fresh to the market. And also, like I had talked about before, being able to pivot. We wanted to change how our packaging looked. We wanted to change the logo. We wanted to change a few things, and we had already bought into a lot. So that was something that I wish, along the way, all the things that I did wrong, I kind of take ownership and just say, you know, that's something, a learning experience, but that's one learning experience that I could probably have lived without, of buying into something for too money, you know, boxes, films, and things like that, until we're getting the orders in and figuring out what the flavors and what the consumer is really looking for, and really kind of finding our footing on how we want our packaging to be, and really what that looks like. So along the way, maybe it's not just the product that failed or changed, it's also the packaging and how it looks to the consumer and what you want the consumer to see on the shelves. So I know many brands along the way, they've changed, and they changed logos, they've changed colors, they changed different things. So just being able to really look back at not only the products themselves, but how we sell it to the world and have everybody see it. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Those are the two major ones that I'm so, like I said, I'm so thankful that we didn't do the Dubai cookie, even though I know it would have been amazing. It was just like the stars aligned of all these crazy things that were happening all at once. That cocoa was crazy, the eggs, and then, like I said, the pistachio was too much, and we would have really been in a bad place because if it did really well. You know, and we also understand too that sometimes certain ingredients will fluctuate, and we're always trying to make sure that we're passing along the best savings to our consumer, knowing that things can forever change. Like I've talked in the previous YouTubes about when eggs and butter went so crazy, you just have to eat the cost, and it's hard sometimes because you're just praying that these prices go back down. So in the beginning too, there was a flavor that I absolutely loved, and it was oatmeal. It was oatmeal peanut butter, and it was so good, and just the market wasn't asking for it, even though the people that had it loved it, and we actually discontinued that product. But I was kind of shocked because it was such a good thing. And even right now with the pastries, my favorite is the apple, but if I saw it on shelf, I don't know. It's funny because it's our #1 flavor, but a lot of people are like, oh, I would try this or that, and that's the flavor that they wound up picking because it is so different. So it's a very hard, you know, people want to know what they're comfortable with flavors, but then also something else that might be a little bit different does really well. So not buying all the film, not buying the boxes until we have the orders, and really listening to what the customer is asking for, because that's the ultimate. I might like something and the customers at whole don't. So being really open to what that looks like for the business, I think is super, super important. So I don't know, maybe we'll see the Dubai cookie along the way somewhere.